Greetings everyone, Core here, and it's time for our unboxing. And you might have noticed, I got a new little mic set up, so hopefully that doesn't distract too much. But another thing, in case you didn't notice the little icon down there, it's a watermark, because I'm a little cheap right now to get this license, but I got XSplit. And now, since I upgraded my first camera, now I have a second one to show off all my goodies, because some people like to see the box as I take things out. And as you can see, we got the Spider-Man Homecoming from the Marvel Collector Corps. And I just got this today, and let's go ahead and get right into it and see what is inside. I am still working on this setup, so please bear with me, because it's gonna take a minute or two before I start getting used to this. As you can see, the first thing out of the box is is the Spider-Man Homecoming. Sorry, I'm just looking at everything. It's so cool. I'm so happy about this. You got your nice little original graphic inside, and also you have your goodies, which we'll go ahead and push this back, because the first thing out of the box will be the patch, which I'll go ahead and show off in this camera because it focuses a little bit better. And yeah, see, there we go. Oh, actually not too bad. We got a nice little vulture for the upcoming Homecoming movie. And oops, got a little too excited on that one. And we also have a Spider-Man pin. There we go. Which is his little logo that you've seen if you've saw the end credits to Captain America Civil War. He shines a little logo up on top, and it's pretty much his. It's one of his original logos from back in the 70s, I believe. You would use it to kind of scare some people off. But let's go ahead and open next, which we have our little booklet, our little voucher of what's inside, which I will show off better. But in case you're wondering what's going to happen next month, we have the Avengers box, which this one looks more like the updated. They're really mixing up the first appearance Avengers. That should be really cool. I think that comic might be pretty interesting. We'll go ahead and put that down there. Next, we got our comic, which is a Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man #1 variant. It has nice. It's the pop versions of them with their going against each other with the Vulture and the Homecoming Spider-Man, which is kind of like a Ditko Spider-Man. So that's really cool. I showed a little interest in this comic, but it's, you know, there's like 6 different ones I'm like really hooked onto. Next, we got our shirt, which our shirt is a. I'll go ahead and widescreen on this one, because not enough room, because I got the 3X of the shirt, which is Midtown School of Science and Technology, established 1962, which I believe is the school that Peter Parker in the movie Homecoming is going to. So it's a little academic shirt, which is actually a little thicker than most of the other shirts. I believe it's a half and half polyester cotton. No, it's 100% cotton. That's why it's thicker, because some of the other ones are cotton and polyester. But this one is definitely thicker for sure. And we'll actually put this one back here just to store away for a little bit, because you can still kind of see it with the Batman figure. And next out of the box, we get our little mystery mini pops, which, if these are like the previous ones that they've had, you can see they actually have 4 versions in here. And we'll go ahead and open up and see which 2 we got. This is kind of cool. I keep looking back up and seeing the feed and everything, and seeing, you know, how the video is going to be coming out. I'm kind of excited. I feel like I want to upgrade this camera that's looking at the box to the 920 that I have. And we got the Spider-Man. His head looks like it's a little crooked. Which one is this? This is the regular Spider-Man. Oh, it is Tony Stark's suit. Which is pretty cool that he's going to go on top of my... Throw that down there. Of my computer, most likely. Put him down there. And nothing else in the box. Cool. Next one. Which this is a vulture. I'm guessing... Yeah, so... Whatever the image you have on the box is what you get inside. I may have to get a second box to hopefully get the homemade suit and the shocker, which is cool because it seems like there's going to be half of the Sinister Six in this movie, which, yeah, Shocker, Vulture, and I think there's someone else. I'm not quite sure who it would be, but I sense it. I sense there's going to be someone else. And we got the Vulture, which is weird because their heads are all turned sideways, but work it really well. There you go. You see that pretty good. Put them up here so you can see a little bit better. Which, he is pretty cool. I do like the design that they gave him. He kind of has like these little helicopter, fans inside his wings and stuff to make it more plausible. And they're pretty giant. I mean, yeah, they're not small like this. And it's really cool to see how they made the costume practical. So that's pretty cool that I got the main two, at least. Spider-Man and the Vulture. And I feel like he should be looking at his head that way more. So that's really cool. And of course, we get our exclusive pop, which is our Spider-Man Homecoming websuit pop. We'll go ahead and take them out because I like showing these guys off now instead of just keeping them in the box. Unless I have doubles, then I'll keep the double in the box. But more or less, I like to open them up and show them off. Here we go. And let's go ahead and bring up the better camera so we can see him a little bit better. And if you've seen the trailers and stuff, you see that he has the little wingsuit, which I believe is from the 80s. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the 80s. He kind of gave him these little web wings, which give him the ability to glide a little bit. It's pretty cool. It's just like, the parachuters that have the web suits, and they could pretty much glide from like miles, dozens of miles, and it's really impressive and cool. I do like this. I do like that this is the exclusive. I'm glad that they didn't go with like some of the other variants that they have. As you can see on the back of the box here, they do have a Vulture, a Peter Parker, a homemade Peter Parker suit, which a homemade Peter Parker suit variant would have been cool, I think, for obvious reasons. But I think this is really cool, and I just thought of something really cool: a flocked homemade Spider-Man suit, because I'm pretty sure it's a sweater, and it being flocked would be pretty. I think that would be pretty neat. I don't know if anyone else would think that's neat, but I think that's neat. And there you go. So that is what's in the box. If you're interested in picking up the Spider-Man Homecoming box, you can always subscribe and back order these. I do always recommend that you wait until Christmas time, because they always throw these boxes on super discount, which is $15 instead of $25. I usually do have a referral code down below, which I believe will save you a couple bucks off the boxes, so keep a lookout for that. But there you go. This is going to be my first unboxing with my new setup, and hopefully everything works out pretty well, and I can only improve from here. So if anyone is interested, you could go ahead and screen cap. Hopefully my camera is good enough to get those details out. My hand just stopped shaking. But more or less, it's just a breakdown of the designs and everything. How they designed from the prototype to the finished products, which it looks like a lot of these, their original looks stayed. They didn't change too much. The shirt pretty much had the one go. They knew exactly what they wanted in this box, so that's really cool to see. Because most of the time they do have a few changes that go through, and they show them off in here. So that's really cool that they pretty much nailed it the first time. But there you go, guys. If you're interested, I think this is a pretty good box for Homecoming. And I can't wait to see the movie, which I will have a review for it. So keep an eye out for that. But until then, guys, later.